Travel is about connecting with people and places, about immersing yourself in the stories and rhythms that make each destination unique. Today, we're venturing into the heart of Central America, Tegucigalpa, the vibrant and bustling capital of Honduras, a city perched high in the mountains and brimming with surprises. Often overlooked by travelers in favor of more famous destinations, Tegucigalpa is a city alive with color, culture, and a sense of authenticity that's hard to find elsewhere. Locals affectionately call it Tegus. Here, centuries-old colonial architecture stands side by side with modern buildings, and the city's history is woven into every street and plaza. This isn't a tourist resort, it's a real working capital full of energy, character, and the daily hustle of Honduran life. Our goal is to experience Tegucigalpa like a local, to wander its hidden alleys, discover its quiet plazas, and find beauty in the everyday moments that make this city special. When you first arrive, the air itself feels different, crisp, elevated, and fresh, carrying the scent of pine and the promise of adventure. The city sits in a dramatic valley surrounded by pine-covered mountains at nearly 1,000 meters above sea level, giving it a climate that feels like spring all year round. This unique geography shapes not only the city's skyline, but also the resilient spirit and daily lives of its people, who navigate steep streets and hillside neighborhoods with ease. We're not just visiting a city, we're exploring a mountain metropolis where urban life and nature intertwine. From the lively markets filled with fresh produce and local crafts, to serene parks where families gather, from grand cathedrals echoing with history to the irresistible aromas of street food stalls, Tegucigalpa offers a rich tapestry of Honduran life. Families sharing meals, musicians filling the air with melody, and festivals that light up the city with color and joy. Join me as we explore the sights, sounds, and flavors of this captivating capital, tasting local delicacies, meeting artisans, and uncovering the stories that make Tegucigalpa unforgettable. Let's get to know the real Tegucigalpa, one step and one conversation at a time, as we wander through its neighborhoods and connect with the people who call this city home. This is travel that changes you, opening your eyes to new perspectives and leaving you with memories that last a lifetime. Our adventure in Honduras begins now, high in the clouds in a city waiting to be discovered. In Tegucigalpa, the mountains aren't just scenery, they're part of daily life. The city is encircled by green peaks like the Sierra de Agalta, providing fresh air and a sense of peace. A short drive takes you to pine forests and cloud forests, like La Tigra National Park, a haven for biodiversity and the city's water source. Hiking here, you feel the cool air and hear exotic birds, with the city sprawling below. Tegucigalpa's hills and valleys create distinct neighborhoods and ever-changing views. Walking or driving is an adventure with steep streets and sudden vistas. Even in the city's bustle, a glance upward reveals the timeless presence of nature. This constant dialogue between urban life and the wild is what makes Tegucigalpa unique. Here, the city is always held in the gentle embrace of the mountains. To truly understand Tegucigalpa, begin your journey in its historic center, especially Parque Central, often called the city's living room, and a vibrant crossroads of daily life. Here, locals gather beneath the shade of leafy trees, sharing stories and laughter, while vendors offer everything from sweet treats to savory snacks. Life unfolds around the iconic statue of Francisco Morazan, a national hero whose presence anchors the square. Step beyond the plaza and wander the surrounding streets to discover colonial architecture, pastel facades, and lively pedestrian walkways like the Peatonal. The area buzzes with energy, as artists, musicians, and families fill the air with color and sound. For a moment of tranquility and a sweeping panoramic view, climb to Parque La Leona. Perched high above the city's red-tiled roofs and church domes, this park offers a peaceful escape from the urban bustle. The climb itself is part of the adventure, winding through narrow streets and colorful houses, and rewarding you with a breathtaking vista that stretches across the city and beyond. Don't miss Parque Herrera, home to the elegant National Theater. It's a perfect spot to sip coffee, watch the world go by, and soak in the city's creative spirit. These parks and plazas are more than just green spaces. They're the social and historical heart of Tegucigalpa, where generations come together to celebrate, relax, and connect. In these lively squares, the past meets the present. Young and old mingle, sharing traditions and creating new memories, while the city's unique blend of history and modern life is on full display. Take time to linger on a bench, journal your thoughts, or simply watch the world go by. It's the best way to connect with the city's soul and feel its welcoming spirit. In these vibrant spaces, you'll experience the true rhythm of Tegucigalpa, a city that invites you to slow down, join in, and become part of its story. At the heart of Tegucigalpa stands the Cathedral Metropolitana de San Miguel Arcangel, a Baroque masterpiece and enduring city icon. Its grand facade and soaring bell towers have watched over the city for centuries, welcoming generations of locals and visitors alike. Step inside for a moment of quiet reflection and admire its gilded altarpiece, a dazzling centerpiece surrounded by centuries-old religious art. The cathedral's peaceful atmosphere invites you to pause, take in the intricate details, and appreciate the craftsmanship that has stood the test of time. Just a short walk away, the Iglesia Los Dolores features intricate colonial carvings and faces a lively market square, blending sacred tradition with the rhythms of daily life. The church's ornate facade tells stories of faith and resilience, while the bustling plaza outside is filled with color, music, and the aroma of local foods. These historic churches offer deep insight into Honduran heritage, connecting the past with the present. Their walls are adorned with cultural motifs and symbols that reflect the country's diverse influences and enduring spirit. For a broader perspective on the nation's story, visit the Museum for National Identity, or MEN, housed in a beautifully restored 17th-century hospital. Its elegant architecture alone is worth the visit, blending history with modern design. Inside, the museum's exhibits trace Honduras's journey from ancient Maya roots to modern times, offering a fascinating look at the country's evolution. A highlight is the immersive virtual tour of the Copan ruins, bringing the wonders of the Maya civilization to life in vivid detail. Art lovers will enjoy the Galería Nacional de Arte, where Honduran creativity shines through works ranging from pre-Columbian artifacts to bold contemporary pieces. The gallery's diverse collection celebrates the country's artistic legacy and its vibrant present. These museums and cathedrals are the city's memory keepers, offering context and depth to your visit. They preserve stories, traditions, and treasures that define Tegucigalpa's unique identity. By exploring their halls and galleries, you'll enrich your understanding of Tegucigalpa's faith, art, and history, gaining a deeper appreciation for the city's cultural tapestry. Step inside and you'll discover the very soul of Tegucigalpa, alive in its sacred spaces, preserved in its museums, and celebrated in every work of art and piece of history. To know Tegucigalpa, you have to taste it. The city's culinary scene thrives in markets, street stalls, and family-run restaurants. Try a baleada, a thick tortilla with beans, cheese, and cream, found everywhere from street carts to dedicated shops. Dive into Mercado San Miguel, where the air is filled with the scent of fresh produce and sizzling meats. Sample tropical fruits, sip fresh juice, and enjoy a hearty plato típico for lunch. Honduras is famous for its coffee, so skip the chains and savor a cup at a local cafe. As evening falls, seek out sopa de caracol, conch soup, or pupusas, both local favorites. Exploring Tegucigalpa's flavors is about more than food. It's a celebration of culture and community. Every bite connects you to the land and its people. Let your taste buds lead the way. Tegucigalpa's greatest asset is its people, the Catracos, known for their warmth and hospitality. A simple buenos dias opens doors to genuine connections. Family and community are central, visible in parks filled with families and friends on weekends. The city comes alive with festivals and celebrations, especially around religious holidays. Tegucigalpa's culture is a blend of Lenca, Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences, seen in its music, art, and food. You'll hear punta rhythms, see traditional crafts, and taste flavors that tell stories of migration and heritage. Engaging with this culture requires only an open heart and curiosity. Personal interactions like sharing stories over coffee make travel memorable. The people here are storytellers and teachers, proud of their heritage. Their resilience and generosity leave a lasting impression. In Tegucigalpa, it's the people who make the city unforgettable. Exploring a bustling capital like Tegucigalpa is easier with a few smart tips. Keep valuables secure, carry only what you need, and avoid flashy items. Taxis are the most convenient way to get around. Use trusted radio taxis or have your hotel arrange one. Always agree on the fare before starting your ride. Walking is great in the historic center, but be ready for steep hills. Learn a few basic Spanish phrases. Locals appreciate the effort. Stick to well-lit busy areas after dark and take taxis for longer distances. Stay hydrated, the altitude and sun can be intense. Enjoy street food, but choose busy vendors for freshness. With these simple precautions, you can explore confidently and focus on what matters, connecting with the city. Let your curiosity guide you. Some travel moments stay with you forever, like reaching the summit of El Picacho. This park, crowned by the Cristo del Picacho statue, offers sweeping views of Tegucigalpa. The drive up is scenic, but the real reward is at the top, the city spread out like a living map. From here, the city's energy feels both immense and peaceful. Families gather, couples share quiet moments, and visitors find perspective. As the sun sets, the valley glows and city lights twinkle on. It's a place of awe and connection, a reminder of why we travel. El Picacho captures Tegucigalpa's essence, resilience, beauty, and spirit cradled by nature. Standing here, you see not just a city but a community of hopes and dreams. This view is a memory you'll carry with you always. Our journey through Tegucigalpa has revealed a city of depth, beauty, and warmth. We've explored its historic heart, tasted its flavors, and met its welcoming people. Tegucigalpa rewards the curious traveler, those willing to look beyond the surface. Be a traveler, not a tourist. Try local spots, practice your Spanish, and soak in daily life. Travel is most powerful when it's an exchange, when we let a place change us. Tegucigalpa is authentic and invites you to be the same. If this journey has sparked your curiosity, you've felt the spirit of true travel. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. I hope you leave with a new appreciation for this remarkable city. Until our next trip, keep exploring with an open heart.